So, what influential women do you have in your life? Whether it's your mom, your best friend, your favorite celebrity, or influencer, it's important to have these women in our lives that we can look up to and learn from. And so, with that said, I'm going to be talking about 10 habits of successful women in this video. So, stay tuned. Hi everyone, my name is Bola Shokumbi. I'm the founder and CEO of Clever Girl Finance. I'm also the author of the Clever Girl Finance book series and my most recent book, Choosing to Prosper. Welcome to Clever Girl Finance TV. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 10 habits of successful women and how we can incorporate these habits into our own lives so that we can achieve our own goals as well. So number one, successful women set goals and achieve them. And so if there's something that you want to accomplish in your life or a series of things that you want to accomplish in your life, it's important that you set these goals, you lay them out as goals and set out the action steps so that you can work to achieving them. It's also really important that your goals are SMART. So this means that they are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. And when you have your goals that meet these characteristics, it's easier to stay motivated towards working on those goals, right? You know exactly what you're trying to achieve. You can measure it for a period of time. It is attainable. It's something that you know that you can do, and it's tied to a period of time, like I just mentioned. So this is something that successful women have in place. They set those goals and then they take the action steps to achieve them. Number two, believe in yourself. Ask any successful woman how she achieved her goals, and she will tell you that it is because she believed in herself, regardless of what was going on. So you want to start saying those affirmations to yourself. You want to start working on that self-belief, that self-confidence that you have what it takes to go out and achieve your goals. Because even if you don't have all the solutions, even if you cannot see the path towards achieving the goal, as long as you believe in yourself and your ability, you are going to be able to take those steps, even if they're hard, to get you closer to the things that you want to achieve for yourself. Number three, say no sometimes. Being able to say no gives you ownership over your time. It helps you decide what is a good fit for you and what is not a good fit for you. It helps you determine where you want to spend your energy and where you do not want to spend your energy. So it is okay to say no. And when you ask successful women, they will tell you that it is important to say no, and it's important to know when to say no, even if it seems like an opportunity. But you may want to say no because it doesn't match your values, it doesn't match your ethics, it doesn't align with your goals, and that is perfectly fine. Number four, successful women make time for self-love and mindfulness. It is really important to take care of your physical and your mental health in order to keep yourself in the mindset to be able to achieve your goals. That could mean spending time with yourself, taking a long walk, getting a regular massage, spending time with loved ones, whatever it is that you consider self-care that gives you peace and calm in your life is something that you want to continue doing for yourself. And it doesn't have to cost you any money at all, right? It can even cost, even if it costs you money, it doesn't have to be a lot of money. So you want to prioritize self-care in your life because that's what is going to keep you motivated and empowered to put in the work to achieve your goals. It's also important that you reward yourself and know that it is okay to reward yourself as you achieve your goals, right? It is okay to treat yourself to something as you're making progress to boost your motivation, to keep you inspired. There's nothing wrong in treating yourself and making yourself feel good about the progress that you have made. Number five, always have a backup plan. So one of the most admirable traits of successful women is that they always have a plan B, knowing that there might be situations where their plan A doesn't work out, and so they have a plan B to fall back on. So for example, having a plan B could mean keeping your resume updated in the event that you need to look for a new job, or having emergency savings in the bank in the event that life happens. So having that plan B in your life can help increase those feelings of safety and security and minimize stress in your life. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. Tell your best girlfriends about Clever Girl Finance and stop by clevergirlfinance.com. We have an awesome website that we update every single day. We have over 30 plus completely free courses. And we also have a podcast called the Clever Girls Know Podcast hosted by me that you can find everywhere you listen to your podcast episodes. Okay, let's get back to this video on the habits of successful women. Number six, be comfortable with failure. It is okay to fail because really what failing is lessons in disguise. It means that there is something for you to learn from the situation that occurred. And as long as you have that perspective that you leverage your failures as a stepping stone to success and you learn from the lessons, you are going to be on your way to achieving your goals. It's okay to embrace your emotions around failure. When we don't do well, when we fail, we have a ton of emotions that we feel because we have failed, and that is okay. Embrace those emotions, own them. You don't need to care what anybody thinks, but it's important that once you have gone through the emotions that you're able to look objectively at what happened, what went wrong, and take the lessons to help you move forward towards achieving your goals. Failure is not a failure unless you allow yourself to wallow there. So we're not having the pity party. We're going to embrace the emotions, but we're going to take the lessons and then keep moving forward. Number 7, know when to accept help. I know sometimes we feel like we are a superwoman. We want to do everything by ourselves. We want to be able to be all at all times, but it is important as a successful woman to know when you need to accept help, because the truth is that we cannot do it all. Otherwise, we face emotional, physical, mental burnout, and that can be detrimental to us being able to achieve our goals. And when you accept help, it shows that you have courage. It shows that you have resourcefulness because you're letting other people help you out in a situation. Keep in mind that before you accept help, you want to make sure before you accept or request help, you want to make sure that you're asking the right people, the right person that is actually going to help you achieve what it is, help you get past the stumbling block, and help you achieve what it is that you're trying to get to. Number 8, strive for personal development. So successful women are always looking for ways to work on their personal development because you never want to stop learning. And that's simply because life never stops teaching. So look at your skills, look at your resources, and determine, are there areas for me that I need to improve? Are there resources that I can leverage to help me improve my personal development, my self-development? And start to write out a list of things that you want to work on to become a better version of you, to achieve, to build up your certain skills that will help you achieve your goals. And some simple ways that successful women work on their personal development are by reading, asking questions, leveraging free resources, and spending time with mentors that can help them grow. Number 9, successful women do not compare themselves to others. So comparison, as you know, is the thief of joy. And comparing yourself to other women leads you nowhere. You want to focus on yourself. You want to learn how to compliment other women. Even if they have something that you're trying to achieve, you want to, instead of comparing yourself, ask them how they did it so that you can learn from them and achieve those goals for yourself as well. It's important to remember that nobody is you, and that is your specialty. There's only one you. You are so unique and you are so special. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone. Instead, focus on your strengths and leverage those strengths to achieve the things that you want to achieve for yourself. And one way to stop comparing yourself to others, if you find yourself in that rabbit hole, is to start a gratitude journal and compare yourself to yourself and then focus on complimenting and uplifting other women instead. And number 10, accept the past and move on from mistakes. Every successful woman knows that making mistakes is proof that you are trying. And when you're able to accept your mistakes, you're able to move forward. We all have a past. We are all imperfect beings. And so forget about pursuing perfection. We have all made mistakes in our past. Take a look at those mistakes, assess them, take the lessons, push them aside, and then take the knowledge that you now have to move forward. This means that you're not going to dwell on guilt. You're not going to dwell on regret. Instead, you're going to just take those lessons like I mentioned and then apply them to achieving the things that you want to achieve for yourself. And by looking for the positives in every situation, this can help you spend less time dwelling on those mistakes and more time focusing on the good that you have and the good that is yet to come in your life. So those are 10 habits of successful women. Are there any other habits that you want to share? Well, leave a comment below. I would love to know, and you can also empower and inspire the other women who watch this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and you found these habits helpful and will start applying them to your life. If you have, please hit the subscribe button below, hit the like button below, tell your best girlfriends about Clever Girl Finance, stop by our website at clevergirlfinance.com, check out our free courses, and say hi. I will talk to you next time.